Good morning. Welcome to First Local Morning for Wednesday, November the 25th. A very big day. We are one month away from Christmas.
Oh, and 2 months away from my birthday. I thought that's where you were going with that.
Oh. No, that wasn't going there, no.
Yeah.
No.
Guess not.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God, he remembered.
No.
Another man let me down.
Big 29.
I'll remember when the Google calendar pops up and says Colette's birthday too.
I want something pretty.
Yeah. And then also tomorrow is American Thanksgiving. So two big holidays coming up. We'll have some more on American Thanksgiving a little bit later in the show. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you to KC Security for your sponsorship. And also thank you to the Festival of Trees, which is the Lung Health Foundation fundraiser. Mm-hmm. They still have their 50-50 raffle going on, so make sure you go to festivalraffle.ca for that. Also, the early bird draw is tomorrow at 10 a.m. So you have to buy your ticket by today to be included in that draw. Nice. It's for a $500 Visa gift card. If you win the $500 Visa gift card, you also go back in the draw to win the grand prize draw of the 50-50 draw, which will be drawn on December the 14th at 10 a.m. So make sure you get your tickets.
You should enter that to make sure you have money to buy my birthday gift.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's something to consider.
Just saying. Yeah. So today, got in my car, didn't have to start it like half an hour beforehand. Yeah, I have to say, good job, Weather Daniel. It was perfect.
I did say, like I said, this is going to melt. A lot of this is going to melt over the next few days. Yeah. So we don't really have to worry about any accumulation. Like going into this, next week, we're looking at maybe a bit of accumulation. But really, I mean, look, we're almost in December and we've still got grass.
Bring it. I love every minute of it.
Exactly. We'll take it. And Happy Valley Goose Bay in Newfoundland and Labrador, where Nathan's from Newfoundland.
God, Nathan said that to me yesterday.
70 centimeters.
I know. I'm like,
77 in a day?
Yeah, already. And they're not even December.
Yeah.
You are not going anywhere.
They took ours and they send it to Newfoundland, which is fine.
Just let them have it.
Adios.
Yeah, they can keep it. We're fine with that. Premier Ford's going to be on at 1 o'clock today. Also with him will be Christine Elliott and Dr. David Williams. Make sure you come back at 1 p.m. for that. We will also be carrying question period today at 2 p.m. Justin Trudeau will be in question period today to answer questions. As well, we will have a press conference. We don't know the time yet of the conference, but it's coming from North Bay, and it is connected to an outstanding murder investigation. Wow. Apparently, there has been a break in the case, so make sure you come back for that. Colette will be there live for those events for you.
Awesome.
What's going on?
Well, there's a couple more cases that they reported in Algoma Public Health, so we want to start the show off today with that. Yesterday, 59 and number 60, that's what we're calling these patients. Their exposure had been determined due to international travel. They have already started to contact everyone who has been part of the contact tracing procedures that go on when someone does test positive. So if you haven't received a call yet, you're A-okay.
Good timing.
Yeah. So they are self-isolating and doing their. Sometimes I don't know which way to look.
Well, no, just wherever you want.
It's like a tennis match.
It is. I know.
Just like,
maybe I should just look at you.
Or just look at the camera
59
and
and case 60. They are self-isolating, and Algoma Public Health is not considered. They haven't considered this any. Sorry, they haven't said exactly where in Algoma this is. So I don't know. Did they go down into specifics?
Well, they go down to specifics in regions. One of these cases in Sault Ste. Marie and region. The other one is in what they're calling Central and East Algoma. Okay. So they split the whole Algoma district up into 4 areas.
Yeah.
So. Okay. See, just ask COVID man. What's next in the news, COVID man?
More COVID stuff. This time on the American side, Chippewa County has 164 new cases. Now, just I should put a little qualifier on this. They only tell us twice a week, so they report on Tuesday and then they report on Friday.
You know what? You say that every week, and I forget every time.
So this is cases from basically Saturday through to yesterday. 164 in total. This doesn't include the outbreak presently in the Chippewa County jail system, which is, I believe, over 700 cases now. They don't release that as part of these numbers because obviously people in jail are not in the general population. So they do have a lot more cases in the jail system than they do out in the general public. They have 9 people in the hospital with COVID-19, and they're actively watching 209 cases right now. They're obviously asking you to keep your social distancing, also wear your mask when you're out in public, and so on. So, that's what's going on in the American side.
Thanks for that, Chris. So on November 23rd, we reported about a fire on the 1100 block of Trunk Road. up-to-date information we want to give you, and this was our own Dan Gray who went out and got this footage. Of course he did, and I know he's probably watching. I haven't even looked at Facebook, but
he is watching.
See, I knew it.
Yep.
I knew it. Okay, 1100 block of Trunk Road. Just to let you know that they have deemed this fire suspicious, which we kind of knew anyways because they said they were looking at footprints in the snow, following. So we will have more information. The Ontario Fire Marshal has been contacted and is investigating. So once we know, we will definitely make sure you do.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, there was footprints in the snow on that one. So,
right? Yeah. So we already knew that it was suspicious.
You knew something was up there.
But I know it doesn't. When I got this morning, I'm like, well, it hasn't really changed, but we wanted to update you anyways, right?
Just so everybody knows
we will.
What's going on.
Hopefully they find the person or people involved.
Yes, and the State Fire Marshal wants you to be safe this Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving holiday is the #1 day for house fires related to cooking. This is why a lot of people deep fry their turkeys. And there's a lot of obviously dangers with using deep fryers and so on. They suggest using an oilless fryer. But it's important to take caution during Thanksgiving holiday to protect your family from the dangers of cooking fires. Oftentimes, these fires are entirely preventable. Please remain vigilant and stay attentive to fire safety tips during this holiday season. So in other words, if you're gonna deep fry your turkey, I know when I was growing up, one of my neighbors used to do it in his backyard. So if it did catch on fire, it wouldn't burn his house down.
Like in this video here.
Yeah, similar to like what you're seeing in this video here.
Yeah. Information I could have used maybe a couple months ago.
I mean, this kind of hits.
No, I mean, it's not that I didn't know, but when you're in that situation, you have to think quickly and.
You do,
Yeah, but you weren't using a big one like that.
No, I was doing chicken wings.
Yeah.
So I had a nice big pot of oil there too. But anyways, make sure that you have everything around you, like baking powder and or baking soda and hot water, and don't carry it outside for the love of God because it doesn't end well. Okay, we're going to move on. That's my little public service announcement for this morning.
Free PSA this morning.
First-hand experience.
But that's okay, because it made me a better person. Okay, so National Emergency Alert Test happens today. So when your phones or your mobile devices start going haywire, don't worry, they're just testing things. On our website, we have posted the what's that word called, Chris? Schedule around all the different areas. Now, all provinces and territories are participating in this, except for Nunavut, I do believe.
Yes.
So if you want to know what time your phone is going to go beep, beep, check our website, SiouxOnline.com. It's on the homepage.
Yes. Okay, and COVID-19. Okay, there's a little mix-up with the numbers on COVID-19. On Monday, they said there was 1,589 cases. They actually apparently double-counted some cases in there. And then yesterday we had 1,009 cases. So what they did was they averaged the actual total amount of cases over the last 2 days. So over the last 2 days, we really had 1,299 cases, so just below 1,300. What this actually means is our 7-day rolling average has actually dropped from a week ago.
Oh, great.
So our 7-day rolling average is trending in the right direction. This actually brings our 7-day rolling average down to 1395. It did peak at 1421 last week. So we are going in the right direction. I mean, it's not super statistically significant between the two, but it is about a 7% drop in new cases of COVID-19.
A drop's a drop.
That's a drop. That is a fantastic number to be looking at, compared to what we're seeing elsewhere in the world, that we're actually trending in the right direction, because UK, it's still going up, America, it's still going up. We see what's happening on the American side in Michigan as well. So we are, at least here in Ontario, starting to control it, and we are trending in the right direction.
Absolutely. I spoke with my oldest yesterday. We were talking about this very subject, and we said, you know what, we're talking about getting your vaccines, and Canada's at the lower end because of how rampant it is worldwide. But let's move on to Sault Ste. Marie and charging a man with trafficking. So I love my little crime stories.
Yes.
So, 55-year-old Renee Canal, Quenel, for possession of a controlled substance for the purpose of trafficking. So they pulled over this car right there on, is it Blucher Street?
Yeah.
Blucher and Albert. Sorry, still learning the street names. Don't send any hate mail.
We get enough.
Well, you do.
I do.
Yeah. No, this was on November 23rd.
Okay.
So they pulled them over and they investigated the vehicle. There was 4 people in the vehicle. They told them to get out. They thought that there was some type of weapon in there, and they were correct. So upon speaking to the occupants, officers developed grounds to believe there may be a firearm in the vehicle. All 4 were removed for safety reasons. The officers observed that there was believed to be a controlled substance, and all parties were detained. A subsequent search of the area of arrest located a replica firearm in the vehicle and found the accused to be in possession of, fentanyl, about 22 grams of fentanyl.
Wow, that's like enough to kill an elephant.
That is awesome.
I think I did drive by there. I happened to look to my left that night as I was driving by. It was, I think, if it was in the evening, like 9 or.
Yes, so I did too. And then
I saw the lights
of the cars, and I said, "Oh, somebody."
And I just, given the area, I just like, oh, it's another,
Yeah.
Well, police services are doing their job. So how about you do yours and tell us what the weather is?
Oh.
Segue!
I don't know if there's any segue in that. Do we have a camera today?
We can figure out where we are.
Can we call the police to help with our camera? No, okay, we got the camera. It's going to be, well, there was a little bit of a snow overnight, but it really wasn't that bad. But it was enough to make the roads a mess. So let's look at the camera outside, and we'll see. There we go. We got some snow.
Okay, let me tell you where you are. It's Ross Romano's office and the post office, right, guys?
There's somebody shoveling out there?
We're shoveling.
Yeah, see, the monitor is a little, I'm blind, so that's why I can just see the white.
All three of us are terrible.
I'm going to need binoculars to zoom in. But yes, there's somebody shoveling out there. The roads aren't too bad now. It is warming up. It's going to warm up. We might even see some, I think we're looking at maybe some freezing drizzle tonight.
Oh, good. Can't wait.
Potentially, and some fog. So that's coming up, as well as a bit of a warm up for the weekend before it returns to a cool down. But I'll have all that coming up with your 3-day weather and your regional temperatures. This camera is brought to you by wirelesscom.ca, and we will be back right after this short break. Make sure you stay tuned.
At Maitland Ford Lincoln, we see our trucks everywhere. We see them on Queen Street, Lake Street, North Street, Bay Street, 2nd line, 3rd line, 4th line, Pine Street, Great Northern Peoples Road, Wellington, Cora Road, Bruce Street, Carmen's Way, Northern Ave, Trunk Road. Folks come from all over Algoma District and beyond to buy their truck at Maitland Ford Lincoln. Amazing prices, outstanding service. King Street, Shannon Road, Goulet Bay, Black Road, Government Road, and even on Pine Shores. Yep, our trucks are everywhere. Get yours at Maitland Ford Lincoln, built for Northern life, on Great Northern Road, just north of the hospital.
What's life without making a few mistakes down the road? A few sharp turns. And doing things for what we adore, but might regret later. A trip to Chuck's Roadhouse isn't one of them. With melt-in-your-mouth AAA steaks, buttery lobster tail, half-priced apps after 9 p.m., an ice-cold draft with all your Roadhouse favorites. Chuck's Roadhouse. Food the way it ought to be, priced the way it used to.
For all those times. Every 3 seconds, someone will develop Alzheimer's, a fatal disease that steals your memories and makes you forget the people you love most. Fortunately, there is hope. Today, researchers believe a cure is just a few years away.
It's okay, Daddy, you can go. Just go.
For just $9 a month, you can fund research for a cure and make history by ending this disease.
Canada United is a movement to show local businesses some love. Right now, they could use our support more than ever. So we're asking Canadians to buy local and spread the word. And every time you watch our videos or like our posts, we'll contribute 5 cents to small business relief, starting with this video. So keep watching and tell your friends, because buying local can make a big impact. And small actions can too. Canada United. Together we can make a difference.
Good morning and welcome back on your Wednesday morning, and we've got a lot of Facebook shout outs to get to here, so I'm going to start with the people who've liked our stream, then I'll get into the comments because there's quite a bit, and we got some new ones here I don't recognize. So good morning to the new viewers on here. So good morning to Steve, Juliana, G. Richard. Okay, that's in the likes, and then we go into our comments. Good morning to Dan Gray, Nicole, Ineki, Meg, Giselle, Margaret, Donna. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, and I almost missed June. Good morning, June, as well. Wow, we got lots of viewers today. We got lots of comments.
Must be me. It's not Chris.
Yeah, it's not me. Or Dan. We can do it.
And my mom's not even watching it today. She'll probably watch on the replay. Maybe sleeping in a little bit this morning. So there we go. All right, let's look at what's going on out here. And as you saw on the camera, which is brought to you by wirelesscom.ca, yes, there's some snow on the ground. Not a lot to really show you on the radar right now. There is some pockets of snow showers in our region, as you can see up here, kind of towards Wawa. There is some snow pockets, but really over top of Sault Ste. Marie right now, we don't have a lot in the way of precipitation that's happening at the moment. There's your fronts that just popped up there. This is all rain down here now by Toronto. Now, so what's going to happen too is that we're going to see a warm up for the next few days, and it's going to include southern Ontario, so you're going to see a lot of rain. So hopefully it'll help melt your snow down in the Toronto area, the GTA that did get a lot more snow than we got. So let's get into all the details here. So what we're looking at for our temperatures today, we are looking at 3 degrees in Thunder Bay, Wawa, as well as in Elliott Lake and Sudbury. We got 5 here in Sault Ste. Marie and 2 in Timmins. And overnight, you're going to look at -2 in Thunder Bay, -1 in Wawa, -3 in Timmins. And then we got 1s across the board between Sault Ste. Marie, Elliott Lake, and Sudbury. So not too bad of a night tonight. We're not even going to really get below freezing. But that's going to set the stage for some possible tricky conditions. So what we are looking at out there right now is 3 degrees. Not really any precipitation. You might find that there's mist, like almost like a foggy mist out there in certain areas. That'll clear up. We will hit 5 degrees today. We do have you're going to have 40% chance of drizzle in the morning, or freezing drizzle, so that's where that mist comes from. And we will see a low of 1 degree tonight with a 40% chance of drizzle overnight and fog patches developing near midnight. So it may get foggy out there with the temperature. Humidity is 91% today, and it's going to feel like 2. Only a 10 km/h east wind though, so not too much in the wind department, which is a welcome relief. We're normally breezy out there at this time of year. So what we're looking at as we get into nearing the weekend here, overcast on Thursday, high of 6 degrees. Do have that 40% chance of lingering drizzle in the morning. Fog patches will dissipate as well, and then the winds will pick up a little bit in the afternoon, becoming west 20 kilometers. You do have a UV index of 1, in case you are wondering. Don't really think you need the sunscreen. And you're going to get down to 2 degrees overnight on Thursday with clouds. Now, Friday is a bit of a mess. 4 degrees. We are looking at some wet snow and then turning into rain showers for a little bit. 4 degrees is your high. Friday will drop down to about 0 degrees with a 40% chance of flurries or rain showers overnight on Friday. But again, we're warming up well above 0 on Saturday, so 4 degrees is your high on Saturday as well. Basically a repeat of Friday for your temperatures, but you are looking at a mix of sun and cloud. And then as we get into Saturday overnight, you are looking at maybe a flurry, 0 degrees, and 60% chance of a flurry on Saturday night. Now the good news is it's going to stay above 0 up until about Monday, and then things are going to take a tumble again, and then we are looking at some accumulation early next week into your work week, maybe 5 to 10 centimeters on December 1st. So we might ring in December with some snow, but we'll have to wait and see, because that could change by then. But we are still doing pretty good for this time of year, so let's enjoy it. So we'll be back with more news right after this break. Thank you very much for everybody for tuning in and sharing our stream on Facebook, and leave yourself a comment in there, and we will do birthday shout outs as well if you need to. So make sure you do that. So we'll be right back after this break.
When you support the Restore, it helps Habitat for Humanity build affordable housing for families. How does this work? New and gently used goods are donated to the Restore. The sale of these goods generate funds for building homes. For every $1 spent at the Restore, there is a $4 return on investment within our community. For example, Habitat homeowners have better educational outlook, increased employment stability, improved health, and reduction in the use of social services. Every donation and every dollar we receive through the Restore helps build sustainable housing for future homeowners. Everyone needs a foundation to build a future. To find out more and how you can help, drop by the Restore at 32 White Oak Drive or go to habitatsioux.ca.
As a nation, Canada has participated in all of the major world conflicts. In the Sioux area alone, over 10,000 men and women have enlisted in the Canadian Armed Forces. The Veterans Commemorative Monument aims to cement the legacy of the Canadian Armed Forces in stone. It will highlight the bravery, strength, courage, and sacrifice of our servicemen and women. In times of need, they volunteered to serve us. Now it is our time to thank and recognize their sacrifice. You can help honor our men and women of service by donating today to help construct this special one-of-a-kind monument. Visit thosewhoserve.ca to find out how to donate.
Good morning. Welcome back to this Hump Day edition of First Local with Chris and Dan and Colette. Thank you to Casey Security for your sponsorship. We've got some sports coming up, but first of all, before we get into that, there is a big blitz coming up on Saturday, November 28th, that we really want you to be involved with and help the community out. This is called the Christmas Cheer Depot, and it actually takes place in the old Walmart at Station, where the Walmart was at Station Mall. They've converted that into their Christmas Cheer Depot. So Monday to Friday from 9 to 4, you can go and drop off new items, as well as mittens, coats, and stuff for your children who need some more stuff under the tree and perhaps won't need some help for Christmas, for parents to make sure that everybody has a great Christmas morning. Saturday, November 28th, from 11 to 3 p.m. This is the donation blitz day, so we really wanted to get this out. You know, like I said, go and drop it off. There's a lot of families in need. Again, they want canned goods, hearty soups, jams, stuff, pastas, stuff like that, that could help the family out, as well as knitted mitts, scarves, hats, toques, slippers, socks, batteries for toys. That's a good one. And gift cards would also be accepted. But please, if you're dropping off anything, make sure they are new items, okay? So help out the community if you can. Okay, we are going to slide over to Team Canada for a little bit, okay? So remember right back, no, I'll remind you guys.
Please do.
Hockey Canada, we have our junior tournament, okay, in December. And it usually starts on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
Final on New Year's Day. I'm so proud of you guys for remembering.
Yeah,
okay.
I remember the World Juniors, that's tradition.
So, yes. So yesterday, we found out that 2 players have contracted COVID-19. Now, you know, with the Alberta restrictions, everything, like they are at extremely high numbers in Alberta. The restrictions shouldn't affect Hockey Canada to proceed, to move forward. They have to cancel their internal red and white game, they call it. It was a series of 3 games. And what they do this for is so they can eliminate and start cutting players. They were at 46 on the roster. They want to bring that down to 30.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that was supposed to take place yesterday. They had to cancel that. They are going through with it on Saturday, where they're meeting with some universities, and they're doing some 6-game series just to kind of to get the team to work together as a team. So unfortunately, 2 players did test positive. They are quarantined at the hotel. And it also says 1 non-essential staff member. That's you.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Non-essential.
Nice, eh?
Not me. No, anyway, yeah, I thought, wow, did they really need to throw that in? They could have just said a staff
That's a little
member.
bit
What
of
a
a
slap
dig.
in the face, eh?
Yeah.
Non-essential. Well, anyways, they're still essential to us.
Bit of a dig.
Yeah, right?
You know what? The camera's not essential. Take a hike.
Yeah.
So anyways, don't fear. We will have our Canadian junior team. Hopefully everything goes through, like everything's going to be fine. But like I said, they are taking place in Alberta this year. So because of the way Alberta is transitioning into these new restrictions, we will have more information. I think that what they should do is kind of maybe quarantine more as a team, because everybody was together in the dressing room.
Was part of the bubble.
They're probably all eating
too.
breakfast together and meals.
Okay, I only have 30 seconds left of sports. This sucks. Okay, so NFL, just want to remind you with the holiday that we have a game tomorrow at 12:30. And guess who it is, boys?
Detroit Lions?
You got it. They're playing Houston, and they will...
They will lose.
They will. Well, I think they're going to win. And they start their game at 12:30. There's also a 4:30 game and an 8:30 game, and that is Pittsburgh and Baltimore and Washington and Dallas. And then, of course, your Sunday games and Monday night games. And I'm getting the countdown to my year that we have to go to commercial, so we'll be right back after this break.
A message from the Government of Canada.
Good morning on your Wednesday morning. We are just after 8:26 live here, and so I've got a birthday shout out to do that just came in. So Steve says, can you please give my sister a birthday shout out, Darlene? So happy birthday to Darlene. It'll be her birthday tomorrow, just in case
We'll
Steve,
say it tomorrow then.
Yeah,
too,
we'll say it tomorrow as well. So happy birthday, Darlene. Happy early birthday. And he also says, thank you, love local news. Well, some of it anyways. Glad you are doing great work. So thank you very much.
You mean the ones that I read, not
That's
so much
right.
Chris.
Yeah. And the weather.
No, I think he's referring to the impaired driving charges probably.
Here comes the 7-day. Yes. We are going to see those temperatures stay up there. Weekend doesn't look too bad. 6 degrees by Sunday. And then we will start to see the snow move back in by Tuesday and Wednesday. Overnight lows as well will stay around freezing and then dip to about -4 by Monday and Tuesday night. Let's take a look at our Weather Watcher photo. This is from, yes, none other than our Aneki, one of our regular viewers. Now, this was, she sent it to me, it's from last year when she was in Toronto, actually, when she made it in to see Toronto. So this is from the CN Tower. So thank you very much again for sending that in. And please send in your photos, videos to ontvweather@gmail.com, weather related, and you can include your name and location. They will go up on the show and SiouxOnline.com. Yes, so there you go.
That makes me homesick a little bit, not gonna lie.
Oh, there you go.
But
I
like
used
it
to
in the
work in
Sioux
one of those
better.
buildings.
Right, I know. Like the robots we were at the train. Anyways, go ahead. What else do we
Holiday
got?
pick time. Today comes from Sherry Moss. This is a picture from the outside of her house. You can see the Christmas tree and everything inside.
Ooh, that looks nice.
That's out by near the airport.
Yeah,
so thank you very much for sending that in. Greatly appreciate it.
Look at those windows.
Send in your Christmas photos to ontvcontests@gmail.com. That's ontvcontests@gmail.com. That's on with 2 N's for Online News Network. You'll be entered into a draw for both the big ticket draw, which is a Sue Buildall $5,000 gift certificate, or the 5th Annual Builders Bash, which is virtual this year, so you get a taco kit, margarita kit as well. So those are 2 things you can win, so make sure you send us your Christmas picks in to get entered in the draw. Nice. Goulet Fire has their 50/50 raffle. Make sure you hit our website up for that. Also, you can get your raffle tickets at festivalraffle.ca for the Festival of Trees Foundation, which is Lung Health Foundation's charity. Wow, that's a lot.
I know. I was like, oh my
Ford's
God.
back at 1 with Colette. We got Trudeau at 2. We have the North Bay fire investigation at some point when they announce the actual press conference for that today. Dan and I also just found out that Houston has a football team.
I can't even believe.
We just both found out that Houston has a football team.
We don't know anything about football.
So Dan and I have already learned something new today. I don't have to learn anything else today. What about you, Colette? Have you learned anything new today?
Yeah, I learned that you guys are idiots. It's Houston.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I love my idiots.
Yeah, see,
I'm out of here.
He's got. No, it's the Houston Texans, boys, okay? All right.
Well, we don't know.
Now, that worries me that you chose Detroit, considering you don't even know who
I don't even know. I'm just going.
Maybe go with the other time. Maybe go. Anyways, get out of here. Let's end this show. That was bad.
Have a fantastic morning. Come back here at 1 with Colette and the
do.
Premier.
Have a great morning.
Day.